Where were you 1 year ago today? If you ask Dan Sly, he'd tell you he was on the I-5 bridge as it collapsed into the Skagit River. KOMO 4's Jeff Burnside is at the bridge on this first anniversary to tell us what has and hasn't happened since then. Jeff?
Well, the precise cause of that bridge collapse hasn't yet been determined, largely because the National Transportation Safety Board will not release its final report until July. Once that report is out, you can expect lawsuits to go flying in every direction.
A lot of sleepless nights.
Ask Dan Sly where he was 1 year ago today. He'll tell you he was on that I-5 bridge as it plunged into the Skagit River with his wife Sally in the truck and Bryce Jennings in the other car. It took Dan a lot less than 1 year to figure out one simple certainty.
There's no way bridges are supposed to fall down the Skagit River on routine camping trips with families and friends driving across.
They rebuilt the bridge quickly, but slow to answer who was at fault. Was it the oversized truck that hit the corner of the overhead beam? Or the pilot car that's supposed to guide the truck safely? Or the State Department of Transportation for not enough warning signs?
This incident, could be a watershed moment for the state.
Chris Davis, the Sly's lawyer, says a system of precautions can be put in place to help prevent a recurrence.
And there is no such system in place, which I found somewhat surprising.
For example, Davis and others say the state could require trucks to use enhanced GPS maps that show vulnerable bridges, require oversized trucks to use only certain routes, as they do in other states, or require pilot car drivers to prove they know their stuff. Davis is examining old engineering records from the bridge builders to see if there were mistakes that contributed to the collapse. The trucking company is the main target, but Davis said he may also sue the pilot car and perhaps the state too.
Do I want to sue the state? I'd rather not. I'd rather just go after the trucking companies involved. But I can almost guarantee you that they will be arguing the state has a role as far as causing what happened.
I also spoke today with Bryce Jennings, the third person in that bridge collapse. He said this anniversary is also making him uneasy, having to think about that horrific night 1 year ago today. Live near Mount Vernon, Jeff Burnside, KOMO 4 News.